You were just lounging on a beach in Cuba. Now you're in Mexico.
Getting strafed by a patrol boat isn't exactly my idea of R&R.
Please tell me you got an update on the ship the engineers hijacked.
The airfield staff just packed up and left 5 minutes ago. No warning, no word.
Sounds like there's a fight headed our way.
We tried to get the drone up for aerial surveillance, but someone's jamming our video feed.
We need to get this plane in the air now.
We got foot mobiles flanking our position.
All right, you three. Fortify here. Lay down suppressing fire. Grim, we can't get airborne if we're under attack.
I'll get us prepped for takeoff.
So, alright, this is a continuation of the Guantanamo Bay mission from the last video. This is the airstrip in the Gulf of Mexico. So, basically, when you get off the Paladin, you got 3 guys to deal with. In fact, there'll be 4 for this area, including a high-value target, which you'll have to take out. Which I'm kind of toiling with him, kind of making him get a little worried as I take out some of his buddies. So just being careful not to hit the HVT, which for that moment when he turns to the right, was the right time for me to move to take him down. Alright, when Charlie says that, has that brief dialogue saying that there's a small force. There'll be 2 more guys coming in, and they'll come outside on the that left doorway of the hangar, and they'll pretty much get into cover. Now that one guy, he did spot me just briefly, and the second guy did as well, but luckily I got to him just in time to take him down before they started firing upon me, to keep that stealth status. Barely made it to the left side of the hangar, far left hangar, to get behind it, get to cover, as there'll be a couple more guys coming out. So I'm just using my sticky shocker and crossbow to take them out now. I missed the second guy as he ducked at the last second as I was firing, but no harm, no foul. Third guy just take out, hand-to-hand combat. One guy towards the back of the second hangar, the middle hangar. Take him out easily, and then this guy just decided to take out the sticky shockers. He's right next to one of his buddies who could have spotted me if I would have snuck up on him. So, just to be safe. Alright, as the enemies fire off a flare, there'll be some more guys coming to the left side, to the left hangar, to the left side. And at this moment I'm out of sticky shockers, so it'd just be all hand-to-hand combat, just manually taking the rest of the enemies down. Like that. One more guy on the other side, and he just running around, and he stops right there. He just stays at the back of the cover, back of the hangar. Another flare goes up, and there'll be some more guys coming. And a pair of trucks, SUVs, we're going to have to deal with. They're on the far right side, just on the right side of the hangar, of the second hangar. 2 guys right here, they're so close together I decided to use the sleeping gas canister to get 2 for 1. So there's 3 more guys. 2 of them outside, 1 of them behind an SUV. Or 2 of them behind an SUV. And since I don't have any more sticky shockers, it's all going to come down to just a 1 sleeping gas canister. So I was just waiting for a moment where I could get two enemies with one sleeping gas. Right there, I thought I was going to get two, but the other guy was just a little bit too far away from the, you know, the explosion diameter, the sleeping gas diameter. So I got him with hand-to-hand, no problem. This guy just run up on and took him down, so that was the final enemy. So all you gotta do is just run back to the plane and
Roger that. Kyle.
turn it over to Brids.
Graham, we need Paladin off the ground now.
We'll have to clear the runway.
Sam, I've unjammed the UAV.
Slave it to Briggs OPSAT.
Sneak's gonna want to take the plane intact.
Only way to keep us on the ground is to knock out the engines.
Roger that. Slaving it to my
So alright, in this section, it's all about protecting the Paladin's engines, which we're going to have to use the UAV to wipe out the rest of the engineers
Hostiles coming up on the
with
left
their
of the
motor patrol as they come storming our Paladin, trying to take out our engines, which they do take some damage. Right here, I mean, I was, you know, just being stupid. I was just firing the cannon, or the, you know, the cannon from long range. Decided to switch back to the rockets.
Brakes, there's enemy vehicles swerving to the right.
Got three more guys coming, which, I mean, you could easily take these guys out with the rockets. I mean, it's better than the cannon. Then I switched back to the 30 millimeter cannon to take out the three enemies just to toll, mess around.
That isn't the last of them.
As you see, one of the engines they sort of got to and destroyed or damaged. Three more guys, which we take out very easily with the cannon. And that is pretty much it. So luckily, even though with burning engines, we finally get to take off.
We need to get off the ground now.
Roger that.
So, very short mission. Of course, we got, you know, Ghost Mastery with the stealth knockouts and 19 knockouts that we did at the hangar at the airstrip. Of course, no Panther, no assault. You know, it's very easy to get Ghost in this little part. So, anyways, guys, that is it for this part. This video. We'll see you on the next one as we get closer to the end. So, peace out, guys.
Looks like our wire transfer's been received. Briggs, what have you got?
Tracking tanker movements in the Gulf. Coast Guard had to fly in a replacement crew on one of the ships because of food poisoning.
Charlie?
You guys are gonna want to see this. I got some help from the peeps over at Fort Meade and backtracked the IP addresses that were tagged to the guys in Philly. You're looking at the guts of the server the engineers use for their US ops. I've got IDs, addresses.
It's details.
What do you mean?
This is just white noise. We ran thousands of hits like this before Blacklist 0. It's how the engineers operate, and it's not telling us what Sadiq wants from the Blacklist.
I thought it was to get US troops off foreign soil.
That's never gonna happen. Sadiq knows it.
The right questions. If Sadiq's not working for Iran,
And he doesn't care about getting the troops home.
Then what's his real play?
Charlie, the connection. Everything we have here could be compromised. Work with Briggs. Focus on the tanker and that replacement crew. That's a solid lead.
You got it.
Take everything we got, feed it into the SMI, see if we can figure out what the engineers are really after.
Stopping fuel doesn't get us any closer to knowing what Sadiq wants.
No, but grabbing one of his people on site does.
Very astute.
My men. They took the bait. The kid can cut anything he wants, but as of 5 minutes ago, Paladin was mine.
Good. ETA on the tank.
Offshore rendezvous with Echo Team in 2 hours. Target at impact site in 4.
Status of COG preparations?
Site F is at yellow alert. DC's already sent emergency intel packets from JSOC, NSA, and State.
Good. They just need one more push.
And we go for fuel?
Launch it. I want the entire coast burning by the time I touch down. Let's start with Fisher's plane. He wants to know what we're after. Let's give him a taste. Time to move.